Hello, my friends. Hey, it's Kylan Hunt with Kylan Hunt and Company and TWS Consulting. I want to share with you a quick leadership training on the difference between cooperation and collaboration. In the agriculture space, I've had the opportunity to work in many different settings where these two words are oftentimes used in such a way that they're seen as similar. However, there's some substantial differences that we want to look at between cooperation and collaboration. Let's start out with one of the most obvious. In a space of cooperation, it means that we will work together. There's a willingness within a group or within a mass of individuals. There's a willingness to work together. However, in the space of collaboration, it's a little bit different. In the space of collaboration, we want to work together. So it's a little bit higher, elevated approach to individuals coming together for a common cause. So when I'm looking at the two different options of cooperation or collaboration, I'm always going to focus on collaboration because I want that greater result. You see, if I'm looking at it from this window, from this lens, if you will, the power is always going to remain within an individual, or the power is going to remain within an organization when we're looking at cooperation. In collaboration, we're willing to give up power. We're going to give up our power to find someone with a greater skill set, a giftedness, someone that is better at something than we are. And then we're also going to want to take on something that we're good at for the common cause of the whole and for the greater good of the whole. And when we look at it from that perspective, we're willing to give up to go up. Think about that. We're willing to give up something to go up as a whole. This is what some of the greatest teams on earth have done. These individuals that know how to really collaborate at a high level, they know how to get those results because they know how to think about the right things. Now, there's also a component between cooperation and collaboration around trust. You see, a lot of times in cooperations, there's low trust. In other words, individuals or groups may go off to the side and they kind of talk about each other or they talk about something that was said or done, and there's not a real high level of trust there. But in collaboration, the trust is elevated. The trust is a lot higher. And that's something that's there because we want it to be there. We are looking to improve trust because we're willing to give up power. We're willing to give up control. We're looking for that elevated approach to get a common cause, a higher result. That's what collaboration brings to the table. So when we continue to think into that space, the thing about cooperation is the best ideas are kept inside for future personal benefit. In other words, not everything is shared like it should be or could be. Where in collaboration, the best ideas are presented for the benefit of the whole. Big difference. So when we're looking at these two differences, we want to think about who do we want to be on? Which party do we want to be a part of, right? So when we look at it from that perspective, let's think about bringing the best ideas to the table, even if it's not my idea. We want to get the best ideas on the table, get the whole team around it because they want something that's amazing and grow it. Start with trust and build it from there. When we do this, we're going to have higher risk for sure, but there's also going to be a higher reward. You see, low risk is going to result in a low reward. But a higher risk, because of that higher trust factor, a willingness to put ourselves out there, a little willingness to be more transparent. That risk is higher, but the reward is substantially better. So in the space of agriculture, water, leadership, communication, all these things that our companies need to be really, really successful, let's learn how to think like collaborators instead of just cooperators. Because when we're collaborating, we're reaching, we're striving for something that's way beyond us. It's going to move us to our purpose. It's going to move us to our calling substantially faster. All right, my friends, until we get a chance to meet face to face and discuss this topic, I hope you'll go out and do everything in your power to master the art of collaboration. God bless.